G'day everybody, how are we all? It's Thursday the 4th of November, sorry. This is going to be a little bit of a round two from yesterday. Orion Dean has confirmed this is from Craig from Georgia Trapping and Fishing, and it's Loblolly Pine Fatwood. So I want to try and keep it as close as I can to yesterday and try and redeem myself. My thoughts are I was rushing, the blades was semi-dull, and maybe my curls and that were just a little bit too fat, because I could see on the video, well, I remember as well, that some of the little shavings off the spine, they must have been catching on, but then going out and not lighting the bigger, fatter curls. So anyway, we'll revisit it. This time I'm going to do all the prep with one of my little bucko, what do they call this? Oh, they just call it the bucko knife, part number 2444, so that's 2444, made in Sweden, and we know these are made by Mora. So it's a stainless steel, it's got a bucko, picture of a fish on it, but they have the really fairly comfortable handle. This was $11 Australian, so that's like super cheap. So this is a low Scandi grind. It's a proper Scandi. How sharp? This is out of the box, never used. A little bit disappointing, it's not shaving. Anyway, we'll try this, see if I can get some finer curls, and I'll go back to the machete for the sparking. And actually, what I was thinking I might do is I might take either the pallet away or take the round away, because I noticed on my video when watching it I seem quite cramped up here, so I might try and go for a little bit more of a relaxed motion. Okay, I'll prep this and I'll get back. Cool. Alright, so what we got going on here is just a bit of a close-up of the knife, the machete that's going to be throwing the sparks, and you can see that's where I was sparking it yesterday. Just use this knife, and for a Mora factory edge, I was pretty disappointed, I suppose. It wasn't really very sharp. So anyway, this is the, what was it called, Loblolly, from Craig from Georgia Trapping and Fishing. Try and get some of the grainy structure of the fat, the bacon. Here's my curls. So because the knife wasn't as sharp as I hoped, really I think it should all be pretty much very similar results as yesterday. Now, where my finger is, this one here, this is my piece I'm going to send to Craig. This is the Vietnam piece from the video I done on the 18th of August, the commemorative day of the Battle of Long Tan. So that's got a fair bit of weight to it and heft. I tried to cut away a bulk of the just normal timber, just to leave the resin. Look at that, like pitch. So yeah, so I'm going to send that, but I'm also going to send some of my own. This is getting pretty small now, but this is what I've been using for quite a long time for my for making my curls and my fines. So it's definitely getting smaller. I just cut a new chunk off here, so some of this stuff over here. This is all Australian stuff that I found in my backyard. Oh, sorry, not my backyard. Up the local bushland. And all of this stuff is the Aussie stuff and the American stuff. So the plan is to start it with this. Stuff it, I'll throw that in with that, and we'll get some black smoke going, hopefully. Fingers crossed the fire starts a bit easier this time. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. The spine's very sticky, so we'll give her a couple of shots. Okay, here we go. We know what we're going for. One and done. No. Here we go. So it's still pretty hard to light. I'm just wondering if my stuff's sort of been left out a bit and lost a bit of its octane. Don't know. Ooh, it's getting hot already. Okay. Adding in a bit of Georgia. Adding in a bit of Aussie. Bit more Georgia. A little bit of down under. Ooh, that's hot. Adding a big chunk of good old boy. Nice big chunk. Right, so conclusion, I don't know. It still took, I don't know, how many was that? Half a dozen or more strikes. I did notice that maybe it's the blade. I noticed that maybe the big fat blade was pushing the sparks away from where I was aiming. So anyway, plenty of soot, it's going well now.